there's a father who happens to be a raging alcoholic, and he has two sons. One of them grows up to become a raging alcoholic himself, and the other one grows up to become straight edge. And when they're both asked and when they're both questioned, why did you choose the path you chose? They both respond with the same exact thing. My father was an alcoholic. It all boils down to mindset. That's the key takeaway from that story for me. Mindset, perception, and frame, the way you see things. The first son who saw his father and saw that as an excuse to become a raging alcoholic himself, practically had a victim mindset. Practically had the mindset of a victim. I saw my father, and you could even say that it might not even be a victim mindset. He just didn't see any other option. All right. He basically monkey see, monkey do. He saw that his father was a raging alcoholic and he thought, well, I guess I have no other choice. Whereas the straight edge man, the son who turned out to be straight edge, he saw the effects of alcoholism and what it had on his father and what all this drinking did to his father and their relationship and whatnot. And he said, you know what? It's not going to happen to me. I'm going to be straight edge. I'm not even going to touch that stuff. Everything comes down to the way you perceive it. Everything. All right. And it's a wishy-washy thing, or at least I thought it was, because you hear so many people online talk about it all boils down to your mindset. It's all about your mindset. It all comes down to the mind. And you hear it so often, you think that it's like cliche, but truth be told, the reason why these people always repeat the same things over and over again, more often than not, is because it's really what you need to know. All right, repetition. Listen, there's some YouTubers like Hamza, for example. I remember he would talk about how some of his subscribers would say that he was constantly making videos about the same topic or the same subject, or giving like the same type of advice in regards to becoming a YouTuber and whatnot, and just posting and becoming a synthesizer. Because there's not really a secret, or there isn't really a secret. Like, I feel like the reason why that might frustrate some of you when you hear it, like, oh, I've heard this time and time again, is because you're almost looking for like a secret. You're looking for a new perspective, and that's not necessarily a bad thing to be seeking new information. But more often than not, it comes down to basic things, and I'm starting to realize and understand that mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Everything. The way you perceive things is everything. For those of you who don't know, I went through a bout of depression back in 2021, and I had two choices. I could have brought myself out the rut and be here right now talking in front of you, in front of the camera, or I could have offed myself, because that thought entered my mind plenty of times, more often than I'm comfortable sharing. And I could have saw that as an excuse. I could have just remained in a victim mentality, or instead of that, I could have done exactly what I did and saw that as, well, I need to get better. My mind is, I feel like trash because I've been trash. I need to prove to myself that I'm not trash. I need to prove to myself that I'm worthy, that I'm capable, that I'm actually somebody who's worth a damn. I almost see that doubt as like a wake-up call. It's like my mind telling me, like, bro, snap out of it. All right, what you're doing is not getting you anywhere. You're not getting any further you're not progressing any further in life. If anything, you're going backwards. You're going backwards. And had I not perceived it that way, I wouldn't be making this YouTube video, and I probably wouldn't even be alive right now. You see how important mindset is? You see how important it is to perceive things in a different light? Had I not had that mindset, had I not had that frame of mind, I wouldn't even be alive right now. Mindset is everything. That'd be easy.